All right, y'all. So we smashed those 24 likes. That went by, yeah, quick. Man, I think it's at 80 last time I checked. But your boy's here. He gonna show y'all some combos. So appreciate you for your time again.
Absolutely. We're going to start with just the simple one card Sangin combo first. You may have seen this, you may not, but just to kind of have an idea of what goes on, you're going to start with normal summon Sangin. You would link the Sangin to summon Almirage. Sangin's effect is going to search for Crusadia Arborea. Now, this effect doesn't activate, it's just an inherent summon, so you can summon it to its own and link monster points to. You'd link here to go into your Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber's effect is going to summon Jet Synchron. You'd link your Jet Synchron to summon Link Karibo. You would use Jet Synchron Engrave's effect, discarding a card. Something that would activate Engrave is preferable. This is perfect. You'd bring back your Jet Synchron. You would link here. This would be banished. You would summon your Dagda. And then when it moves to your opponent's turn, at the beginning of their main phase, whatever they do, if they activate like a pot or something, you activate your Needle Fiber to banish. You chain your Dagda to set your Scythe, and then you summon your TG Wonder Magician. Use the effect to destroy the Scythe. Scythe Engrave, Scythe Summon, Scythe Effect, and then on the resolution of Scythe Effect, you can use Wonder Magician to synchro for your Baron de Fleur. So you've locked your opponent out of the extra deck. You have an Omni Negate. All this stuff, all these things is just from one card. This is going to obviously set you a trap card in the end phase. So, the more that you do, the more combo you can add to it, the bigger your board will be. But this is just kind of this basic, simple one. We'll go to some more from here. Next one I'm going to show you is the little P.U.N.K combo with the best card in the game right now, Emergency Teleport. So this is just a 1-card combo. You can do anything else from here. We'll call it a 1.5 card combo because you just need a card to discard. But in this deck, you got plenty of things that you want to discard, whether it be your Eldritch pieces or just something else. But we'll go Emergency Teleport. You're going to summon Zeomin. Zeomin's going to pay 600. You'll add your Foxy Tune. You're going to use Foxy Tune's effect, discarding itself and another card to summon your Deer Note. You Synchro Summon level 8 to make the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos Ruler. We'll use his effect as Chain Link 1 and Deer Note's effect as Chain Link 2. Some people here like to target the Foxy Tune and make a zombie vampire, but I don't like giving my opponent cards, so we're going to target the Zeomin. Zeomin's going to summon. You're going to mill 5 cards off the top of your deck. These cards can include anything from Water Enchantress to any of the Eldritch cards to Snow, Jet Synchron, anything just good to hit Grave, or you can add a hand trap like Nibiru or Valor, or you can add Magician's Souls to keep playing your cards, but you kind of get the idea. From here, you have a lot of options. There have been, depending on the amount of extenders in hand, the fact that this did not require a normal summon, you can normal summon a tuner later. I like to go just straight into the Psychic End Punisher here. So if you get Nibiru, obviously it doesn't matter. Your life points are lower than your opponent's because he activated Zeomin. This card puts a lot of pressure and it guarantees that you get back to turn 3 where you kill your opponent. So I really do like going into this here. Alternatively, you have these two. You go straight into your Needle Fiber. Obviously, Needle Fiber brings out the Jet Synchron. You can do the same play from there if you have another card to pitch. If you have milled a Dark, you can bring the Chaos Ruler back and not have to pitch another card. But it's going to end up the same way. Linking into your Link Karibo, making your Dagda, then doing the whole Scythe Baron play on their turn. So that's kind of the idea of what you can do with just a single Emergency Teleport in this deck. Alright. Just to kind of give you an idea of what a kind of combination hand that you can do with stuff in the deck. I know this is kind of a pretty broken thing to open, but just to show you what you can kind of do first turn with something like this. So, obviously you'll start with your Rite of Aramasir, you'll summon your token, you'll activate your Fateful Adventure. From here, you can activate Emergency Teleport to summon your Zeomin here. We'll use this effect, we'll search for a Draco back. We'll use the Fateful Adventure to search monster and discard the Draco back to equip to the token. We can do Cursed Eldland here. This is what I like to, just to kind of get an extender monster. You can add Eldritch the Golden Lord to your hand. What we would do from here is the Zeomin's effect to search for a Foxy Tune. You can do Foxy Tune's effect discarding Eldritch, summoning your Deer Note. You're going to sync here. Kind of the same purpose for the sake of your Chaos Ruler. At this point, you will use Chaos Ruler as Chain Link 1, Deer Note as Chain Link 2 to summon your Xiamen. You can mill your 5 cards. You know, it's just going to be some junk. You can take your hand trap, throw the rest of it away. You can, at this point, depending on whether you want to play into Nib or not, this is an interruption board that I kind of like to end on a little bit more. But you can synchro with your Brave token to make your Shooting Riser Dragon. Now, Riser Dragon's effect on summon, you can send a Fairy Tale Snow. You got a lot of cards down here that you're going to have by the end of the combo. So you're going to make your Shooting Riser here. You can, at this point, kind of link those into your Needle Fiber, or actually, let's go ahead, just for the sake of the argument. We'll link these since you don't need your Griffin anymore into Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber's effect, you can bring out a Jet Synchron. There we go. And we can, at this point, you can link those to make a Dagda if you like. You can make, instead of that, you can synchro them for Hot Red and just start pulling the cards back to make your Dagda. So you can summon this by banishing a Light and a Dark, and then summon your Jet Synchron back by pitching another card. If you don't want to pitch your card, you can use Lich to send this to bring himself back. You can make your Dagda here. So this is one of the boards that I like to end on because you'll have a trap card in the mix. Most likely you can set, and if they try to Dark Ruler you, you can chain this guy to negate it. But you have good interruption, you have the Fairy Tale Snow engraved, you have the Eldritch Engine online, you have a hand trap in hand. There's just way too much going on. So that's just kind of an idea of what the combination hands would look like.
Alright, so he's getting a little shuffling there. We're going to show you what a random hand is because all the cards we've been showing you are selected cards. But this is going to be random. And I'm going to cut his deck.
This deck works wonderful when it's together, when all the pieces, you know, just kind of mesh and you can do your own thing with them. Give me a cut.
Good cut. Watch this. This is how I cut my opponent's deck. 3 stacks.
Alright, let's see what we can do with a hand like this. Hey. So,
that card.
Well, you know, so this is a combo. Let's see what we can do. We got a Rite of Aramis here. We got summon Patrick Hogan. Got our Fateful. We'll normal summon our Sandin. This is what I like to do here. No reason to search the equip spell here. Let's Chain Block an Ash. So link for our Almirage. We'll do Chain Link 1 Sandin again because he's mandatory. Chain Link 2 Fateful Adventurer. We'll grab our Draco back. So you'll grab your Griffin. We're going to discard the Lich here, so we can keep this just for follow-up, bounce a card on the next turn. So we need to resolve our Sandin. That's an important part. Grab the Arboreal. So this is on a different chain. We're searching for Fateful Adventure, discarding Eldritch. We'll summon this. We'll special Arboreal to a zone that it points to. Now, do you get a read on your opponent here? Are they playing a lot of hand traps? Do you think, would you prefer to go for something safe? If so, you can Needle Fiber, pitch this with your Jet Synchron and have your Dagda play. Sometimes, you know, what I like to do better is let's go for our Riser. Let's get Snow in rotation. Riser's effect. We're going to send the best Yu-Gi-Oh card ever, Fairy Tale Snow. But what do we do here? Well, I'll tell you. We'll go a tuner and a monster for a Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber's effect will summon Jet Synchron. I like to sync here to make Chaos Ruler. Now, Chaos Ruler, this is a way to get access to him. Eddie just kind of give you a cut here so we can get an example of what exactly we could be milling with these wonderful 5 cards. Let's get it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy cow. Look at that. We got a trap card. We got a card. We're going to draw 2 cards here. Let's get the guy that's going to draw 2. Let's send the rest of them to grave. Let's go ahead and resolve Illusion Chaos.
Oh, gas.
Now, we can put that back on top. It'll send it to summon this. Oh, we got 2 cards. Let's send them, shuffle up, draw 2. See what we can do. You're welcome to cut that, sir. Alright, let's draw 2 whole cards. Right Arrows here, we got some follow-up, we got Foxy Tune. There's a lot of stuff we can do there. Let's keep it simple. We don't want to go crazy. We can keep an extender in hand if we need to. So let's say we link here. We're gonna make our deck. We're gonna use Chaos Ruler, banishing a light and a dark to summon himself back. We'll do Jet Synchron. I'm gonna pitch the Zeoman. Synchro here to make our hot red. Again, we've got our trap card access. You know, if you want to go completely ballistic, you can set this, bring the Lord back. There's no reason to do that. If they nib us, we can try to make some more plays here. But basically, this is your setup. You've got Snow with a couple activations. You've got this to set your trap card. And then you've got a pretty, you know, decent board of cards, a hand trap in hand, and you're set to go. If you make it to the next turn, your opponent is not surviving through Eldritch, Snow, whatever follow-up you have, they are completely out of the game. So that's just kind of an idea of what a random hand in this deck would do. Wasn't completely broken, but hey, Sangan right, we're not going to complain. So.
And this board can play through like Droplet, you said one time.
So in a situation like this, it does get a little awkward. We would prefer to have milled this with the trap card, so we would have a Conquistador to activate. In a situation like this, if they were to droplet you, it's not really great, but we can if they're pitching 2 cards for droplet, you're probably not dying that turn through a Sanguine and a Snow. So your stuff is kind of set up. There are boards where if instead this was a Sanguine Engrave, what you can do is if they droplet you and they don't pitch a trap, you chain this effect to set 1 from deck, and then you'll chain this to negate the droplet. You'll have this stuff to do during the main phase.
All right. Well, appreciate your time and appreciate you for showing us these combos. Like I said, guys, this guy will be on the channel plenty of times in the future. So make sure y'all guys leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment for my man. Motivate him. He's going to win nationals, man. I'm telling you. This year is his year.
We're going to do our best.
All right, y'all. See y'all in the next time.